Every year on September 19th, in the heart of Naples, Italy, thousands gather inside the cathedral. The air is heavy with suspense, fear, and faith. All eyes are fixed on a small glass vial, inside, the dried blood of a martyr. The crowd waits in silence. And then, it happens. The blood begins to liquefy, to move as if alive. People weep, they pray, they rejoice, because to them, this is not just science or superstition. This is a miracle that has been happening for centuries. But when the blood refuses to liquefy, panic spreads. History records earthquakes, wars, and plagues following failed miracles. To this day, Neapolitans believe the blood speaks, warning them of disaster. But whose blood is this? It belongs to a man who defied an emperor, faced torture and death, and chose Christ over life itself. His name is Saint Januarius. To understand his story, we must travel back to the early 4th century. The Roman Empire was merciless to Christians. Under Emperor Diocletian, confessing the name of Christ could mean imprisonment, torture, or death. Yet, Bishop Januarius of Benevento did not hide. He preached boldly, comforting the fearful and strengthening the weak. His courage soon caught the attention of the authorities. He was arrested with his companions, dragged before the governor, and condemned. They tried to burn him alive in a furnace. Flames roared, smoke filled the air. But when the doors opened, Januarius walked out untouched. The crowd gasped. They released wild beasts upon him. Lions, bears, hungry for flesh. But instead of tearing him apart, they bowed at his feet. The soldiers grew afraid, for it seemed heaven itself was guarding him. But finally, unable to break his spirit, they turned to the sword. Januarius was beheaded. His followers wept, collecting his relics, and most importantly, his blood. Blood that centuries later would still cry out. That blood is now sealed in a vial inside the Naples Cathedral. 3 times a year, including his feast day on September 19th, the miracle occurs. The dried blood liquefies before the eyes of thousands. Scientists have examined it. Skeptics have mocked it. But no one has ever given a final explanation. To the faithful, it is a sign that Saint Januarius is still watching over his people. And when it does not happen, fear grips Naples. The people whisper, something terrible is coming. And history often agrees. Earthquakes, invasions, and epidemics have followed years when the blood stayed dry. A chilling mystery that continues to this very day. So what does Saint Januarius teach us? He teaches us courage, the courage to stand firm even when the world rages against us. He teaches us faith, the kind of faith that does not bow to fire, beasts, or the sword. And through the miracle of his blood, he teaches us that the witness of faith never dies. Every drop of his blood still speaks. Every miracle still echoes. And every September 19th, the world is reminded that faith is stronger than death. This is the story of Saint Januarius, the bishop who defied an empire, the martyr whose blood still lives, and the protector of Naples. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because the lives of the saints are not just history, they are living lessons that still inspire us today.